A lot of times we expect people to always just know what's next.
We start looking around like, okay, what we got going on, right?
I'm connected to the Father, and I'm allowing Him to guide me at this moment.
Yeah.
From the tour where I sung for the Pope and Lionel Richie, I sung with him.
Singing for the Pope is not light. Like he just said, he sung for the Pope. That's not light. I just want to just go ahead. Thank you. Thank you for gracing this platform with this vulnerability.
Listen.
But one day at a time, one step at a time.
Yeah.
My nephew just lost his mom, and I'm glad that you even brought this up, man, because death is happening every day. And I just pray for my casual audience member, like today, receive Christ as Lord and King. It's just gonna be the best thing for you. If anything, just allow the hand of God and to guide your life. Ask Him to order your steps. You'll be blessed for sure.
I would be very transparent.
Yeah.
Number one, I wanted to find out, I feel like I was living my life to please everybody.
Yeah.
I wanted everybody to be happy. I wanted everybody to be happy about me. I mean, I just wanted to, I wanted to be in a space where if I'm in that space, I want them to be happy and comfortable with me.
Yeah. Never heard you say that out loud, man.
I've never said it.
You're right. It looks like being real with yourself and being real with the source, right? And saying, hey, I just want to be my whole self.
Help me to be comfortable in who I am, and I'll try to be the best me I can be.
Yeah.
For you.
Right.
But this is me.
You've been in education for 17 years, right? That's what, since 2009, 2008.
Yeah.
So we know, we got our first Black president, and you just decided to go into the school system. We are here to platform.
Much bigger than that.
Much bigger than that. We're here to platform the Spirit of God, but specifically for business owners, artists, and entrepreneurs. And so if you see somebody here and you're contributing, whether it be a comment, a like, or a share, thank you tremendously for all that you do. You don't have to come here. You don't have to come on this channel and support anything, but the people that do, that have donated to this platform, continue to do that. It doesn't cost you anything to come here and talk to me.
Wow.
But the people that do give and support, I appreciate you. Continue to do so.
Y'all bless this brother. I'm telling you, I've been a fan from day one.
Peace and grace here in the family. This is Darius Dior, Extended Kingdom Media, where we have real conversations with real people and we share real music here. Today we got a very special guest in the building. I don't normally introduce my guests. I let people introduce themselves because nobody can tell people who you are better than you can tell people who you are, man. So for the people that don't know you, have never seen you before, can you tell us who you are real quick, man?
Hey, what's up, man? I am Dr. James L. Patterson, a native of Orangeburg, South Carolina.
No doubt.
Born and raised in the Orangeburg area. I started up growing up church, singing since I was real little. Knew music was my passion, walked into that. Now I am a band director and music teacher of 17 years.
No doubt.
And singing still.
Yeah.
Professionally.
Not singing, singing. All right, we caught that. We caught the singing.
Doing a little singing.
Right.
Internationally.
Yeah.
Singing, for the Pope in 2019, and God has really blessed me, and Grammy nominated and some different awards, and we still here.
No doubt, man. It's a pleasure to have you on the platform.
Pleasure to have you, man.
Salute to you.
Pleasure to be here. I'm excited.
Man, it's a pleasure to have you here, man. And normally when I ask people who they are, they normally tell me, what they do, a little bit of what they've done, their accolades and things of that nature. But really what I'm asking is how you be.
Wow.
Right? And what I mean is, just to kind of clarify, is just how are you, right now? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just in general, what you be doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you be grinding? Do you be on your hustle? Are you on your pathway to actually going from Grammy nominated to Grammy award winning artist, you know what I'm saying? I already know, some of those things, but when you see stuff online, like, oh, Dr. James L. Patterson is on a world tour.
Oh,
we start looking around like, okay, what we got going on, right? But how are you? How are you, Doctor?
Listen, I'm working.
Yeah.
I'm working and I'm figuring it out. I feel like a lot of times we expect people to always just know what's next.
Right.
I'm connected to the Father and I'm allowing him to guide me at this moment.
Yeah.
Back in 2024, I started, I had done a journey. I had gone this journey, and around 2020 was the pandemic.
Yeah.
And I lost my father in 2020.
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
And I named after him, and so it was really a hard situation. It was my dad, even though we were not always close.
Right.
We had our differences. I was his caretaker in his last days. My mom called me when I was living in Charleston, and she said, "Listen, I can no longer do this on my own.
Right.
I need help."
Yeah, with this.
And I can't lift him. I don't, I'm not. I just can't do it.
Right.
And so I moved in at 30 something years old.
Right.
35. I'm just guessing at this moment.
Right.
35 years old. I moved in my mama's house.
Yeah.
I was at the height of my career.
From an education standpoint, or just music?
Just music.
Right.
As an artist, I was currently in the top 10 on the Billboard charts.
Right.
My music was going all over.
Right.
People were calling me to travel. I just came back from the tour where I sung for the Pope and Lionel Richie. I sung with him.
Singing for the Pope is not light. Like he just said, he sung for the Pope. That's not light. I just want to go ahead. Say
Sung for the Pope into the Vatican.
That's not light, man. That's not light, bro.
Opportunities and things that you don't even think that was possible. You know, I'd be truthful with that if I could sidebar to say that I just thought I was going to be a singer in my local church. A national artist told me you might need to do more.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know if that's for me.
If that's for me. Yeah, because that might mean bad things in heaven for me, right?
Yeah. Like, there are people that want to do that stuff. I didn't know that was what I was called to do.
Right. Yeah.
And I don't ever want to be out of order.
Right.
Because when you do that, you could be signing up for some stuff that could really be serious that you don't even understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a whole nother situation.
It is, and
that's
a whole nother conversation too. Yeah.
And so I was like, I don't know, and God, I had students. One of my students, Joshua Rogers, he was my core student, BET Sunday Best. Watch them grow. Watch my students on American Idol. I had one on this past season, and I just literally saw students, even before I started, one of my students was on The Voice. I didn't see that for me.
Yeah.
I literally told people, like, I'm a teacher. That's what I do.
Right.
And they were like, I waited until God said. And so when I started, everything started to move really quickly for me.
Really quickly for you, yeah.
So I didn't know that they saw God had already sent them to me, but I wasn't aligned in that moment.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking for that. I wasn't even looking to God, to be honest, in those moments, because I was just kind of coasting. That's why I told you earlier, and I now let him, because then I wasn't. I was just kind of doing, like, I'm teaching. That's what I'm here for. I'm singing at the church.
Right.
I'm good.
Yeah.
But God desired more. I wasn't asking God what I was supposed to be doing. I was just like, I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing, so this is what I'm going to do. I prayed, I asked him for things, I told him, but I never said, God, what am I supposed to be doing? Like, what's my calling?
Right.
So when I started to do that, this started to happen. So stuff moved quickly. I end up going, I'm successful, and tragedy hits my home. Like, I'm going like, well, what do I do? Like, do I stop everything? So I literally move into my mom's house, and I'm still doing my career. I'm teaching.
Right.
I moved to Orangeburg. I teach in Cross, which is an hour and 30 minutes away, maybe hour and 20 minutes away.
You're traveling back and forth.
So I'm traveling back and forth. And after I would get off from work teaching, I had a second job. So I would leave there and go to JCPenney, and I would work there, close the store, travel from Charleston. That was in North Charleston.
Yeah.
So leave from North Charleston. I went from Orangeburg to Cross to North Charleston, left North Charleston, and I would go home and I would watch, and I would take care of my dad because my mom would be going to sleep and I would be on night duty.
Yeah.
And in that moment, it was one of the most challenging moments in my life because I was like, how am I doing this? Like,
Wow. Yeah.
I'm operating on fumes or something, you know, or grace or God. You know, it had to be God because I don't know. I literally would do that. I had to feed, he was on a feeding tube, so I would have to feed him at 11 or 12.
Yeah.
Then I had to stay up to make sure that he could process it.
Right.
So after he digested, I would go to sleep, but then I couldn't really sleep because I'm on night duty. So I would be peaking, and then my mom would get up at 3 a.m. because she still worked.
Right.
And so she would get up at 3 a.m. She's a cook. She would go into work, and I had to get up then because that was the only time her and I was in the house together.
Right.
That she was up. So then we would turn him so that he wouldn't have bed sores. So we would help. I would help her, and we would.
What was the illness that he suffered from?
He had initially had diabetes, and so that's a conversation.
Yeah, it could grow to other things, other complications.
And everybody, mostly everybody in my family has it, and I had it.
Right.
And I talk about it so openly now that our health is so important to us and our culture.
Right.
And we just think that it has to be hereditary, but it doesn't.
Right.
So a lot of times the things we just eat.
It's just what you're eating, man. Yeah.
We just be eating it.
Yeah. So, I mean, but even listening to the weight of all of that, I can only imagine how it impacted you then.
Oh.
And then just him passing away, how that's impacting you now.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a big part of the space that you're in life right now.
Yes.
What is that like for you right now? I mean, the weight of it all, you know, you being on the earth and knowing that he's gone, you know, I know that's a feeling that you probably haven't really described publicly. And so forgive me in advance for even asking you such a personal question, but I know that it's important to you, you know, and it's something that you should be able to speak to and be able to talk about.
I've never said anything about it.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you for gracing this platform with this vulnerability.
Listen, it's an everyday learning experience.
Yeah.
And I can say that. Every day is something new.
Yeah.
And I can't say that every day is better, but I can say that every day is a learning experience.
Now, it's part of it because y'all weren't that close always, or was it because there were some things unresolved before?
There was a lot that were unresolved, and while I was trying to get it resolved in the last days, my dad, because he had diabetes, he ended up hemorrhaging on the brain. Then that caused him to have dementia and Alzheimer's. And so you try to have conversations
With somebody who has dementia and Alzheimer's, that's tough.
They don't understand.
Yeah.
You know, you ask the questions. I heard my mom ask questions, you know, like, why did you this, you know, and he would be like, I didn't do that. Me, Lori?
Right.
And you go like, so I had to be a person to research because we didn't understand the you know, people may have talked about it, but we didn't know. You know, like we just didn't have a reason to. And so I studied it, and I was like, so I would go to my mom and say, "Mommy, he's not being disrespectful.
He just, yeah.
He doesn't know.
Right.
It's he doesn't remember."
Yeah.
And so I still had to have moments, like I would be in there and watching them or changing them situation or wash, and I would go like, "Do you know you used to," and he would be like,
yeah,
he was so confused,
right,
and that's hard to get closure in moments.
This important stuff you can't really talk
through. And you almost blame yourself of, why didn't I do it before?
Right, you waited too long. Right, it's like you waited too long.
Yeah, like why did I wait? You question, like, then you start questioning God, like, God, why didn't you tell me to?
Right, why didn't you allow me to have the wisdom to come to deal with this? Yeah,
earlier.
Right.
Because in those moments, you literally have to learn how to heal on your own.
For sure.
Because where do you get that closure? You can't get it from him.
Yeah.
He's trying to survive in the best way he can in those moments.
Yeah.
You don't want to put more on that, even if you felt like a part of what you dealt with was suffering from him.
Yeah.
How do you don't want to put that on him.
Nah. Not in these days and times at this point. No. Right. Yeah, that's tough.
That moment has expired.
Yeah.
At this moment, I need to bring happiness.
Yeah, enjoy.
I need to enjoy him because I didn't enjoy before.
Right.
I mean, not to that level, I didn't.
Right.
So I need to build something in this time.
For sure.
I can't focus on what wasn't.
Yeah.
The time that I do have, let me try to make this.
Try to make it right. Yeah. Well, every day, right? You're just getting better. One day at a time, one step at a time. Yeah. My nephew just lost his mom, and I'm glad that you even brought this up, man, because death is happening every day. I just pray for my casual audience member, like, today, receive Christ as Lord and King. It's just gonna be the best thing for you. If anything, just allow the hand of God and to guide your life. Ask him to order your steps. You'll be blessed for sure.
Absolutely.
Dr. James, you are one of the original supporters of Thinking Kingdom. Shout out to Natasha Lemon.
Yeah.
This brother is here because I love this brother, right? Regardless of what you got to say about him, whether you know him or not. Because it's important to me to honor people who honored me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't even know who I was, man. And all you saw was just the love of God on me and my brother that was with us, right? And we were still growing in our thing. And today, the prayers that you prayed at that time availed much. So I got to just say, thank you and bless you, man, for just even being an early believer of what I'm doing today. It's tremendously valuable to have you here, brother. So I want to just honor you. That's really why he's here. It's because I just wanted to honor him, man. And if anything, man, I do want to just continue just what we were just speaking about, which is where you are. And I want to talk about your online presence and your recent emergence. You lost weight, you just started getting happier. Yeah. I started seeing you, just being more of yourself outwardly, man.
Yeah.
And a part of me was like, I've never really seen him like that.
Yeah.
And I gotta just, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be clear with you, because even though we don't talk every day, or I don't see you all the time, but I've seen a part of you emerge in a way that I've never seen before. And if you could just speak to where that came from, man, that'd be awesome for my audience, man.
It's so powerful. I'm gonna be very transparent.
Yeah.
Number one, I wanted to find out. I feel like I was living my life to please everybody.
Yeah.
I wanted everybody to be happy. I wanted everybody to be happy about me. I just wanted to be in a space where if I'm in that space, I want them to be happy and comfortable with me.
Yeah.
And so I tried to be whatever they wanted me to be.
Right.
Not completely, And that wears a lot on you.
Yeah.
And so depression, suicidal thoughts,
Oh yeah.
bad eating habits.
Yeah. Comfort eating.
Oh, absolutely. And I was an eater. If I was feeling bad, I ate. It just made me feel better. My mom is a cook.
Right.
So it just made sense. Like, oh, I'm not having a good day. This is a lot. Today's been a lot. Let me get a number 5 large, with some extra something on the side. I mean, I just made sure I did that,
Right.
and I ended up having a moment where I said to myself, like I was talking to God, and I was like, God, I just want to do me. Like, I just want to be me.
Yeah. Whatever that looks like, however that is, nobody knows
Yeah.
what being me is but you, God. And that's what I want to do, and I'm telling you.
Yes, I'm telling you. I'm just saying, God, like whatever that is, I know there are people that act like this and they're saying that you should be like this.
Yeah.
And I think that's what my thing was. I was trying to be what everybody else wanted me to be.
Right. I've never heard you say that out loud, man.
I've never said it.
Well, I want to, bless you, man. Grant you the space to do that.
Yeah.
Man. Thank you for sharing that, man. You're right. It looks like being real with yourself and being real with the source, right? And saying, hey, I just want to be my whole self.
Help me to be comfortable in who I am, and I'll try to be the best me I can be.
Yeah.
For you.
Right.
But this is me.
Right.
And I wanted to, so me doing that helped me love me better. So that involved everything. That involved, okay, you gotta take care of your body.
Right.
You gotta eat better.
You
gotta work out.
Yeah.
You gotta think better. You gotta do stuff for your career. Go back to school.
Yeah.
Go take care of yourself. Go invest in yourself.
Take care of yourself. Invest in yourself.
Invest in yourself.
Right.
You're no good for anybody if you're not any good for yourself.
Come on.
And I know we keep saying that, but people be fading that thing to the left so good.
It's not light. It's
so deep. Like, we say that and it just sounds cliche and it's really good to say.
Yeah.
But are we really taking care of ourselves for real?
What does that really look like? Yeah.
Because they'll say, we say it sometimes even like put yourself first. But then we kind of look at the body and we be like, oh no, it's better to get. I understand that, and it is.
Mm-hmm.
But what am I going to give you if I ain't got nothing to give?
What am I going to give you?
I got to take care of me.
I cannot pour from an empty cup. This is tremendously valuable. Looking at your cup, right? And most people do that.
Yeah.
Either half full or half empty, right? And I think I've gotten to a point in my late 30s of knowing how to look at my cup half empty, right?
Yeah.
Or knowing how to know the difference between it being half full and it being half empty, right? Because if it's half empty, I'm on my way down. If it's half full, I'm on my way up. And once I get up there, I'm giving from the overflow.
Yeah.
I'm being from the overflow of what I have. So I'm not giving from a half empty cup where I done gave everything out, now I don't have anything.
And I'm about to run out. I'm running out. I'm halfway there and I'm giving and I'm running out and now I'm in survival mode.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking like, oh God, I've given, the cup is almost, it's about done.
It's about done.
What am I gonna do?
Yeah. Yeah.
How am I gonna get it back up?
Yeah.
If you wait so late, if it's half full, you still got time.
Yeah.
But if you wait till it's depleted, imagine how much more you gotta work to get it back up.
I'm telling you. I mean, I watch you become the drip master. I mean, the flamboyant colors. I mean, we got greens, we got yellows, we got pinks, we got nails.
I like what I like.
We got glasses. We got we got our own podcast now.
Yeah,
I'm like, man.
yeah.
Now we got a world tour. We still doing music, man, and we still doing contemporary gospel in a way that draws people into the space to have the ability to love God, for who He is, and that's glorious, man. And I pray that the Lord continues to bless you in that space. This is a tremendously valuable thing that I want to talk to you about, which is just dealing with other people's kids. You've been in education for 17 years, right? That's what, since 2009, 2008.
Yeah.
So we know, we got our first Black president, and you just decided to go into the school system.
Wanted to get in there.
So just giving people the context, like, here I am, a new educator, going into shaping the world, right? I have a song called George McKenna, and it talks about just, sometimes you feel low, and sometimes you have to figure out how to still believe God even in your lowest and darkest places. Is what the song is about. But I called it George McKenna because the album was named The Book of Names, and I watched the movie during COVID that Denzel Washington played, and it was a story about George McKenna. He kind of he's an educator in California. He brought the gangs together and stuff like that. Super legendary educator, and his story just blessed me. You know what I'm saying? And so I wanted to just ask you this for your perspective on this. Why did you really choose, you know what I mean? Because we know you gotta love kids.
Yeah.
And then you gotta love other people's kids. And then you gotta love them when they don't love you back on some kind of level that will help you keep your job, but also still be able to make the impact. Like, why education, man? Why did you choose to choose that? Because they tell me to go through the call me Mr. Program. We need more Black men in the education system. I'm a college graduate too, but then I found out how much they make, man. And I was like, this ain't it, because you're going to require me to go to school for another 100 years just so I can go out here and make the money that I would have been able to make by just going out here grinding and hustling and being who I am.
That's true.
But tell me why education, man? Why education?
My story it's not a typical story.
Yeah. We got time, man.
I promise you it's not typical.
Yeah.
I got into education because, number one, initially, I knew I loved music.
Right.
I knew I was good at teaching it because I would teach at school and teach at church, and I just felt like I was good at it. And then I honestly chose that because I didn't think I was a good enough singer. I didn't think I was a good enough artist. I honestly said that that wasn't my calling, but when I said that earlier, I avoided asking that question because I always thought I wasn't good enough.
Right.
Growing up, I was just like, your voice sounds weird.
Yeah.
I would go and sing, and there were a few people that would say, oh, he sound all right, you sound pretty good. But I felt like my voice never fit what the industry or what the gospel sound was turning to.
Do you understand why that sounds crazy to me to hear you say that? First of all, I want to tell you, it sounds crazy for somebody as prolific as a contemporary gospel singer as this brother to say that his voice sounds weird. Listen, let me just stop and encourage you. You're good enough. It's called imposter syndrome. But sometimes it's good to embrace imposter syndrome because it informs your ability to move to the next space and then move to the next level. Because it puts a chip on your shoulder and it makes you go after who it is that you want to be in your mind already. But you already got it. You already have it. You already you're already the thing that you want to be. Go ahead. So I just wanted to encourage somebody, man.
That's the truth. I can say that now. But then, let's go back.
Right.
I really thought I didn't sound, I was like, your voice is weird, man. It don't sound like everybody else's. It's not, it's so different. It's it's old school. It's almost outdated. You're not going to survive.
Man, that audience ain't going to never die. Okay? Never die.
I'm telling you. And I'm be honest. There are people that's really thriving out here now. Southern Soul. I'm just saying.
Southern Soul.
And that's that old school.
Come on, that's
church,
it.
Really.
That's that old
that's
school
where
church.
It's coming from.
It is, man. That's where it's coming from. And I still sing, I'm gonna trust in the
That's the foundation.
Look, that stuff it's in your soul.
Yeah.
But
that's me though. my voice fit that.
Right.
And I grew up on that.
And it's like the world don't want that.
No, and I was like, that's never going to work. There were so many new artists that were coming out that could do
other
so
things.
much more.
Yeah. Like this person could be a straight up R&B artist.
Yeah, like they are
just
doing
so happens,
they got the technique of runs, and they're doing all the melismas and all these different musical aspects that I was like, oh, that ain't what I carry.
Right. Now, when I want to talk to you about how you process and how you understand and how you live through judgment. And a big pet peeve of mine is when somebody judges my character, because I know how diabolical and wicked of a person I once was before I knew the Lord. So when now somebody says, you're trying to manipulate me, or you're trying, it burns my soul. You know what I'm saying? Like when somebody tries to call me out to be something that I'm not, I'm interested in knowing and understanding how you process the weight, you know what I'm saying, of people looking at you and saying, well, here's how what it should look like for you to be living for God and loving the Lord. And you know what I'm saying? Or maybe they don't say that, but you know what I'm saying? Like you can feel that. And not even just from, the people of our community. I'm talking about kingdom people, church people, Christian people.
Yeah.
Just even your students.
Yeah.
When you come into the classroom, I watch some of your content, you know what I'm saying? And I know what you saying underneath the funny.
Yeah.
Y'all kids be coming up into my classroom being disrespectful.
They do.
And if I wasn't a man of God, I might put hands on them. I'm going to say it for you to the people. What he really saying is, y'all kids going to stop coming to my classroom and playing with me.
Y'all pray.
I'm making content to make it light, but I'm going to keep on being me, man. And so I just wanted to just, admonish you, and then also just ask you, man, where, you know what I'm saying?
Listen.
Where do you find that? You know what I'm saying? That balance, man.
Every day is a new learning experience.
Yeah.
Like I told you, I got into teaching. Honestly, I got into teaching because I didn't think I was good enough. So, number one, I'm in a class, I'm starting off, and I don't even really know why I'm here for real, because I really want to be somewhere else.
Right.
So I don't have the story of, I got into education, I love children, So I'm in here and I'm like, oh, these people, these children acting bad. They getting on my nerves, they cussing. They cussing me out. Like, what am I supposed to do in this moment? Now, granted, I have a sister who was a teacher. She's now a principal. And so I could, of course, looked at her as an aspect, but that's still, she knew that was her calling. This wasn't.
Yeah. This wasn't it.
I don't know. I grew to love it.
Yeah.
I did. And I can't even see it not being a part of my journey.
Your journey and what you do, right?
But I'm telling you, there are people just in general that expect you to be a certain way as a teacher, as a Christian, as a man.
Yeah.
It's like there's just one way to be.
Right.
And handling that was hard. And that's why I told you before, I was in a dark space trying to be happy.
Yeah.
I was out and going and being who I was and living life and traveling and doing all the things, but I wasn't happy.
Right.
And when I learned to love me for real, I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
It's going to make the content.
Yeah. So
I'm going to dress the way I'm going to talk how I talk.
Right.
And y'all just get with it.
Yeah.
Because I love God.
Yeah, man. And so when did you what was the moment, for you? Because I can only imagine the level of, abuse, the level of disrespect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so you have to have some type of balance and really understand how to handle that. And I'm glad to hear that you just decided to love you. But when did that happen for you? Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
what did you know what I mean? Was it a relationship? Was it a book you read? Because so many people, man, just need to have that moment of, you know what, I'm gonna be me in my skin and love myself. When did that happen?
It was It was a lot of things, but I really think one of the main aspects was I was in a relationship. I took somebody in my space, allowed them to be around what I do,
how you
my
are,
work,
how you be,
my job, my life, my career, my music career. I just all around my space, and I trusted all of that.
Right.
And everything crumbled.
Yeah.
Everything failed. I came back home one day and I was having a moment in my career that I felt was hard. I was at a band event and the other band thought that we were being aggressive. And they sent the police over. They said that one of my staff members hit a child. It was a lot going on within that night.
Right.
And I was thinking like, God, okay.
I'm personally responsible for this.
This is a lot, but I need to handle it.
Yeah.
And so I'm doing my best to handle that. Luckily, it was in the city I live in. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. And so, but I looked at my camera at the end of the game. Even though all of that was happening, I was looking at my camera because I knew there was something going on at my house.
Yeah.
And so but I couldn't look because I was focused on all of those things. It was a distraction.
Right.
I ended up looking at the camera and it said offline. And I'm like, something's not right. I gotta figure this out.
Right.
So I end up, after the game, I say, well, let me run to my house.
Right.
Y'all take the kids to the school. I'll meet you there. Luckily, I drove. I get to the house, I open the door, and all of my stuff is gone.
Wow.
I mean, the house is empty.
And somebody you trusted.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Gone. Shoes, clothes.
And so this is the moment that turned your whole life around?
Absolutely. It was a breaking point for me because I was living for everybody. I told you that. Like everything was for everybody else.
Yeah.
You know, I had material possessions, but that was just for me I like to dress, but it wasn't deeper than that. Like I never took time to take care of myself.
Yeah.
Mentally, physically, I wasn't worried about me. I had to make sure I was okay for everybody else.
Yeah.
And in that moment, I realized that I did all of that and I lost everything. And what does any of that matter?
For sure. For sure. Well, I thank you for clarifying that. Yeah. I'm glad to be the person that asked you the question. You know what I'm saying? And again, you know, it is important that we talk through the moments in life that turn us around and possibly open the doors up for people. And I'm glad that y'all get to hear what it looks like, what it sounds like, what it feels like. When bad things happen, when things that are unfortunate happen, you can take that mess and turn it into a message, not only for other people, but for yourself. Yeah. And really transition yourself into the next space in life, man. What I would like to do when I have guests come on, man, is I like to allow my guests to, because what do you have going on right now? Is because we really here to focus on you and what you got going on. We like you. You know, I like you. My audience likes you, right? We rock with you, man. So if you can, just answer 2 questions and we'll be good, man. If you could tell us what you want us to do is the first thing, right?
Okay.
I don't care what it is. Buy something, go somewhere, be somewhere, show us whatever. Yeah. Tell us what you want to receive Christ, whatever it is, right? Right? Yeah. Tell us what you want us to do, and then I want you to tell the audience what you want us to know, if you will.
Ooh. Oh wow. Okay. So, what was the first one?
What do you want us to do?
I want y'all, okay, let's start with that. I want y'all to go and check out my single, I Believe God. Yeah. I wrote it during the pandemic, but I really want y'all to focus on it in this season because...
Yeah, they right there, look at them. There they go.
I want y'all, listen, hey y'all, I want y'all to get it because the song is encouraging. It's written for me. But it's telling you to trust and believe in what God has for you. And I want y'all to do that because it's like we talked about earlier, it's so important for us to learn to not lean on us or man because we're human.
Come on.
And we fall short. And I used to have an expectation that people would show up for me.
Right.
And they didn't, but God always did. And so I want people to be encouraged to know that even in your lowest moments and you feel like you don't have anybody to look to, find God.
Come on.
Because he is the person that will get you past anything, any darkness, any feeling that you feel like you can't make it. When you get to those moments, realize that God is the master and he is in control of your life.
Come on.
You still got more to do. And when you realize that, you'll start trusting and believing in him, align with him, and your life will completely change.
Come on, man. Yeah.
So that's the first.
That's the first, man. That's what you want. That's what you want us to do.
That's
man.
what I want y'all to do. Yeah.
Got you. All right, man. And the second question, man, and the last question is just, could you tell us what you want us to know, man? What's important for us to know right now? It could be anything. What's on your heart? You know, what's going on in the world? You know, what the Lord said to you last night. Revelation from last week. Buy something, go somewhere, world tour. We don't care. We just want to know what do you know that you want us to know? What you want to share?
Even with with all of what I got going on and all that stuff, I feel like none of that matters. And to the sense of that, I really would like y'all to know that I want y'all to build a relationship with Christ.
Come on.
I just think it's so important because I talk to my friends all the time and I let them know that I'm so connected to him in this season that he aligns everything for me. Yeah. And I know it's aligned because it's not hard.
It's not.
And things like, he's like, go back to school. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. Yeah. And he's like, listen, I'm telling you, go back. It's going to be easy. You do what you got to do. You'll get on out of there. I started in November. I'm already done with courses. I want you to connect with him so that he can direct your path. We try to figure it out so much on our own. And it is frustrating.
It is.
It can become hard. You be over here like, I thought I was trying to do this thing. Like, what's going on? Yes, I really want to do this. And they're like, but you want to do it, but do you know if he wants you to do it?
Come on. Yeah.
Because there's a lot of things that we may desire. Because again, like I told you, I didn't want to be a teacher. I didn't think I should have been, but now I know I'm supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Those kids, I'm going back to school to be a principal.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm about to graduate.
That's awesome.
In May of 2026.
Come on.
Already certified, already passed the certification test.
Come on.
And I want to do that because I want to let the kids know school, this is how I didn't even know that I needed to be in the school. I told you I wanted to be a singer. I didn't. I went and taught. School was a safe space for me.
Yeah.
So special to me.
Yeah, it reframes and regrounds you, and
it was a space where I felt I could thrive, and so I always wanted to be there.
Right.
And I didn't say I liked every class.
Come on.
But I knew what I did in there. I was thriving in certain spaces, and I loved it.
Right.
And also my teachers was so important to me. They loved on me for real.
Yeah.
And I want to be that.
Yeah.
I want to be that to them bad behind kids. Okay. But I want to be that because here's the thing. I understand why some of them are.
Yeah.
They're different. They're kids.
Right.
A bad kid deserves to be loved too because they didn't just come up like that.
They didn't.
There's a reason.
Right.
So somebody got to try to get them together or figure it out or show them love so that they can understand that they can be. I've watched my kids grow to be some amazing things. I buried some.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
I've seen some of them on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Homeless.
Yeah.
In our communities. And I watched a lot. And it's heavy.
Right.
I tell parents all the time, they ain't just your kids. I have them a long time.
Yeah.
They are with me. I teach music, so I teach them from 9th to 12th grade. When I was in another county, I taught them from 5th to 12th.
Right.
And that's a lot of years. And throughout the day, I teach them from 7 till band practice ended 7 and 8 p.m.
Right.
You don't see them that long.
Nope.
So I'm like, they are with me a massive amount of time. When they hurt, I hurt.
Yeah.
When they struggle, I struggle. When they can't get right, I feel like I can't get right. Y'all tighten it up.
Yeah.
We got to get right in here.
Yeah.
So I want to encourage them. I want to encourage everybody to just align yourself with God so he can guide you, because you may think you know what you're supposed to be doing, and it might not even be what it pans out to be. Because here I am.
It's the truth.
17 years later.
Yeah. So
and I'm doing both.
Right. And the Lord allows you to do both. I wanted to ask you that.
Successfully.
Right, you approaching, like after 20 years, you can retire, right?
Yeah, well, 25.
25.
Yeah.
25. So you're approaching
25.
the space where you're going to retire.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, man. And
I'm 40.
And you're 40. Look.
It'd be a little early.
A little bit early, man. You'll be able to go and enjoy life. But I thank you for sharing that information. It's important for us to know how important it is to, get yourself aligned with Christ and have a relationship with the Lord. I wanted to just make sure that everybody out there knows. I want to just say thank you for every donation, every sponsor of this. I'm not gonna call it a podcast. This media platform. We are here to platform.
Bigger than that.
Much bigger than that. We're here to platform the Spirit of God, but specifically for business owners, artists, and entrepreneurs. And so if you see somebody here and you're contributing, whether it be a comment, a like, or a share, thank you tremendously for all that you do. You don't have to come here. You don't have to come on this channel and support anything. But the people that do, that have donated to this platform, continue to do that. It doesn't cost you anything to come here and talk to me.
Wow.
But the people that do give and support, I appreciate you. Continue to do so.
Y'all bless this brother. I'm telling you, I've been a fan from day one.
Y'all done bought my cameras. Y'all done helped me create so many connections, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And please, beautiful. If you need any content created, know that I'm here. DM me, hit me up. I'm here for it, all right?
He's that dude. Y'all better get it. I'm going to be calling. Because, I love some content.
No doubt, man. Tell them real quick before we go where they can follow you, where they need to go.
Listen, I am on social media, Dr. James L. Patterson, on Instagram, TikTok, all of them little vibes,
all 7
Twitter and all of them things. It's I Am Just James, or I Am Just James TV. Like he said, I'm TikTok is my thing.
He's popular.
I love it. I be going a little viral and things.
Yeah.
But it's fun and it's a way to inspire. So y'all check me out, support. I'm grateful. Get my music. Y'all listen, because again, I didn't think I was supposed to be out here.
Come on, get his music.
So go out here and support it. And let's rep the kingdom.
Yeah, man. For sure, man.
Let's do it.
James, man, I appreciate you, King.
And I appreciate you.
Man, salute to you. Peace and grace again. This is Darius Dior. It's Think Kingdom Media. We out of here.